Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to show you a different calculator today. So last time I showed you a Texas Instrument. This time I'm going to show you a Sharp. So in order to make sure that you're in degree, again, you want to do sine 90. But the Sharps, this is when, remember I said that you might have to do the 90 first. So this one you have to do 90 and then sine. It should say 1. If it doesn't, you want to look at your function. So right here where it says degree, DRG, okay? If it's not in degree, it might be under rad, it might be under grad, okay? You won't get the same result. So you want to make sure, see right now it's under rad. When I do 90 sine, it comes up with some weird number. If I go into another one, okay, again, it gives me the wrong one. So you want to make sure you're in degree. By doing 90 sine or sine 90, depending on your calculator, you should get a 1. Okay, so now that I know that my calculator is in the right mode, I can do my assignment. So it says solve for the unknown sides, rounding to the nearest tenth. So again, I have the angle 50 degrees, okay? So if I'm looking for x, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse, again, is my okay? So my sine. So I'm going to go sine 50 is equal to x over 15, okay? So for my Sharp calculator, I'm going to go 50 sine. It's going to give me 0.766 is equal to x over 15. I can say that this is over 1. You're going to cross multiply. So 0.766 times 15 is going to give me 11.5 is equal to x. Okay, so x is 11.5 centimeters. Now, for y, again, using that 50, I've got adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so I have adjacent over hypotenuse, which is my cosine. So I'm going to do cos 50 is equal to x over 15. Okay, so 50 cos gives me 0.64 over 1 is equal to x over 15. We're going to cross multiply, so I can times this by 15 is going to give me 9.6 is equal to x. Okay, or sorry, is equal to y. This is y, not x. So y is equal to 9.6 centimeters. Okay, now for this one here, I've got two angles. I have the 90 degrees and the 57 degrees. Okay, this is my hypotenuse. Remember that the hypotenuse is always across from the 90 degrees. Okay, always, 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 it's across. So 57, looking for the y, I'm looking for opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse is my okay? So sine 57 is equal to y over 15, okay? So 57 sine gives me 0.84 over 1 is equal to y over 15. Again, we can cross multiply, so multiply that by 15. It's going to give me 12.6, okay? So 12.6 is equal to y. So y is 12.6. 12.6. We don't know what the measurement is, okay? All right, moving on to number 3. A flagpole is held at a 90-degree angle by 30-meter long wires, which make a 75-degree angle with the ground. How tall is the flagpole? Okay, so I'm going to need to draw my triangle. So a flagpole is held at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so here's my 90-degree angle. Okay, by 30-meter long wires. Right? So here is my 30-meter long wire, which makes a 75-degree angle with the ground. Okay, so it makes a 75-degree angle with the ground. How tall is the flagpole? So if I have X here for the flagpole, okay, and it makes a 75-degree angle with the ground. So this is 75 degrees. Okay. I, again, am looking for opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse is my sine. So sine 75 is equal to X over 30. So 75 sine is 0.97 over 1 is equal to X over 30. Cross multiply times this by 30 is going to give me 29 is equal to X. Okay, so X is 29 meters. Okay, so the flagpole is 29 meters. Number 4, we're solving for X. 28 degrees here is my angle. Again, opposite over hypotenuse. So sine 28 is equal to X over 21. 28 sine is 0.47 over 1 is equal to X over 21. Cross multiply times 21. 9.9 is equal to X, okay? I'm always rounding to the nearest tenth. So X is equal to 9.9 centimeters. Okay, over here, I'm looking for X, okay? Here's my 90 degrees, so don't be confused by the different orientation of the triangle, okay? The triangle's turned around, but this is still my hypotenuse because it's across, right? It's opposite of your 90 degrees, okay? So now I'm looking for adjacent over hypotenuse, which is my cosine. So cosine 38, okay, is equal to X over 9. So I'm going to go 38 cosine, which is 0.79 over 1 is equal to X over 9 times that by 9 because we're cross multiplying, and I'm going to get 7.1 is equal to X. So X is equal to 7.1 centimeters. Okay. Number 5. A slide has a vertical height of 6.3 meters. Find the length of the slide in meters if the angle between the slide and the ground is 35 degrees. So my vertical height is 6.3 meters. Here's my slide. Okay, here is my triangle. Here's my 90 degrees, okay? So if the angle between the slide and the ground is 35 degrees, and I'm looking for my slide, okay? I'm gonna make this S, okay? So now I'm looking for my hypotenuse. So I have the opposite over hypotenuse, okay, which is my SO. So sine 35 is equal to 6.3 over S, okay? So 35 sine is going to give me 0.57 over 1 is equal to 6.3 over S, okay? Cross multiply, so I have 0.57 S is equal to 6.3. I'm going to need to divide this by 0.57, divide this by 0.57. So 6.3 divided by 0.57 gives me 11. So S is equal to 11.1, okay? So S is equal to 11.1 meters. So the length of the slide is 11.1 meters, okay? Last one, 6. We're looking for the angle, okay? So the angle is Z. I have adjacent over hypotenuse. We know that adjacent over hypotenuse is my cosine. So cosine something, okay, angle is equal to 24 over 26. Okay, so you're going to do the opposite of that to figure out the degree. So 24 divided by 26 gives me 0.92. Second function, the cosine button, right, which is the inversion of cosine. So when you're looking for the angle, you're going to use the second function cosine, okay? So 22.6, right? Second function cos, okay? Which is the -1, which gives me 22.6. So Z is equal to 22.6 degrees. Okay, again, I'll show that to you. So 24 divided by 26 gives me 0.92, okay? All I need to do is hit second function and my cos button, and it gives me 22.6, which is the angle I'm looking for, okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions or you had difficulty with this assignment, please reach out and I will give you a hand.